Welcome everyone to episode 12 of the Windy City Kid with yours truly, the kid himself, Ricky Orozco. As you guys can see from my hat, the Oakland A's are this week's baseball team of the week. Speaking of baseball, we only have a month left about in the regular season. Let's have a quick update with the standings. As we see the Texas Rangers with a 5.5 game lead over your Oakland A's. And Anaheim Angels have slowly fallen down the standings and are now 9.5 and are in third place. In the American League Central, the White Sox and Detroit Tigers are still going up against each other head to head. The White Sox only have a 2.5 game lead over Detroit. In the American League East, the Yankees, like usual, are in first place, followed by Tampa Bay and Baltimore fighting for their second place spot, with Tampa Bay 4 games out and the Orioles only 4.5 games out. In the American League wildcard, things are getting pretty interesting. Oakland are all in first place, except as we all know, only 2 out of those 3 teams can go to the playoffs. Just behind them are the Detroit Tigers, only half game out, and the Anaheim Angels at 4 games out. In the National League, start off with the West, the San Francisco Giants are still in first place even without their all-star outfielder, Melky Cabrera. The LA Dodgers are 2 games out of first place, while the Arizona Diamondbacks are 7 games out. In the National League Central, the Cincinnati Reds are still in first. St. Louis sits behind them in 6 games out, while Pittsburgh is falling fast, and they are now 8 games out of the division. In the East, the Nationals and the Braves are going just like in the AL Central. The Washington Nationals are trying to make a push for the playoffs for the first time in over 20 years. Half-game lead over the Atlanta Braves. In the National League wildcard, we have the Atlanta Braves and St. Louis Cardinals with the 2 wildcard spots, while the LA Dodgers are only 1.5 games out, while the Pittsburgh Pirates are 2 games and the Arizona Diamondbacks are 6.5. In other baseball news, the Seattle Mariners have put their pitchers Jason Vargas and Kevin Millwood on waivers. Also on waivers, Scott Harrison of the New York Mets has been claimed by a team off waivers, except it is not known yet which team was the one. In a huge blockbuster trade this past weekend, the Dodgers and the Red Sox switched players. The LA Dodgers will receive Adrian Gonzalez, Carl Crawford, Josh Beckett, and infielder Nick Punto in exchange for first baseman Luke Looney and 4 prospects. One of those prospects being the 2nd overall prospect in the LA Dodgers organization, Alan Webster, a pitcher. Unfortunately, in that trade, Carl Crawford will not play this year since he's getting Tommy John surgery and won't be back until next season. In some NFL news, the Buffalo Bills have cut Vince Young after just signing him about 2 months ago. Also, the Buffalo Bills have just traded a round pick to Seattle in exchange for quarterback Tavares Jackson. The New England Patriots have agreed to a long-term deal with their tight end Aaron Hernandez to a 5-year, $40 million contract extension. What will this mean for Wes Walker? We'll find out later on. Seattle Seahawks have cut 38-year-old future Hall of Fame wide receiver Terrell Owens. One of the reasons being is because the NFL teams had to cut down their rosters from 90 to 75 by today. In some other news, Manny Pacquiao has decided to switch his next boxing fight from November 10th to December 1st. Reason being, he says, because he has some politics issues to handle in the Philippines. And also today, UFC announced that they are canceling their pay-per-view UFC 155. Reason being is because John Jones' challenger injured his knee and is not able to fight at the event. John Jones said he does not want to fight anyone else. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is all I have for today. Please tune in next week for episode 13. From everyone here at the Windy City Kid, peace out.